This story is about a girl named Lyuba. Her husband, Sergei, used to trouble her a lot. He didn't love her, and he was always suspicious of her. Lyuba had become extremely frustrated with her husband. For many years, she tried to save her marriage. But when things went from bad to worse, one day she ran away and went to her two friends, Sveta and Zoya. The two of them had no idea how to comfort Lyuba or what to do. That's when Zoya suggested an idea. Let's go to a rehab center. I've heard that whoever goes there gets rid of all their stress and problems. Finally, Sveta, Zoya, and Lyuba reached the rehab center. But the location they were given has nothing there. There's nothing visible for miles. They walk for a long distance and finally reach an empty field. They don't understand where to go now because there's an empty field in front of them and a river beyond it. Just then, they see a man rowing a boat from the river. That means the rehab center must have sent the boat for them. Now they get on the boat and finally start heading toward the rehab center. Seeing the boat makes Lyuba remember something. She remembers how, at a party with her husband, she found out that he was having an affair with another woman. And not just that, her husband's boss even tried to misbehave with her. Lyuba felt terrible about all this. But these are just some of the reasons why Lyuba ended up coming to this rehab center. Finally, they reach the rehab center. The center is deep inside the forest, and there's no network and no electricity. Two guards from there, Inka and Lan, come to take them in. They tell the three women that no devices are allowed here, so as long as they stay, they must hand over all their devices. Apart from them, 10 to 12 other people have also come, and it's just a matter of a few days. Their guru will remove all their stress and worries. Sveta and Zoya were excited to see what was going to happen here, but Lyuba was still thinking about her husband. Early in the morning, she wakes up and steps outside the house, but then she feels a shadow following her. She gets scared, but after a while, she meets the trainer of the rehab center, the guru. When she sees the guru for the first time, she gets frightened. But before she can say anything, the guru stops her and tells her to remain silent. Then we see a shadow watching both the guru and Lyuba. Lyuba can't sense this shadow, but the guru can feel its presence. After that, the guru takes Lyuba for training. There are a lot of people have gathered, including Lyuba's two friends, Savita and Soyabi. Then the guru and his trainers start making everyone perform strange rituals. Lyuba feels very weird, wondering what exactly is happening. But suddenly she starts feeling dizzy. She can't understand what's going on. And then she begins remembering how she and her husband used to fight because he believed she was having an affair. Lyuba used to try hard to explain herself, but her husband refused to trust her. Lyuba is lost in these thoughts when suddenly her eyes open, and she sees the guru sitting in front of her. The guru looks at her and says, "Your husband was such a terrible man. Why did he doubt you so much? You seem like such a good person. I don't think you ever cheated on him." Hearing this makes Lyuba feel strange. How does he know what she just dreamed? What happened to her? How did she even faint? But then the guru tries to calm her down, saying everything will be fine, and that at this rehab center they will solve all her problems. Slowly, Lyuba also starts trusting the guru. The next day, the same rituals happen again. But now Lyuba starts changing. She begins feeling a lot of anger. She even starts attacking a girl at the camp. The guru barely manages to save the girl. Lyuba runs home, confused about why she's feeling so angry. She had never behaved like that before. Now Lyuba wants to apologize to the girl, but before she can apologize, the guru arrives there. Seeing him, Lyuba becomes scared. How did he even get inside? The door was locked, the window was locked. Then how did he enter? But the guru tells her not to think about such useless things. He says she doesn't need to apologize. This is who you are, brave and capable of anything. Lyuba doesn't want to become like that, but the guru insists, telling her to give him a chance so he can show her what she's truly capable of. Once again, the guru hypnotizes Lyuba. Her eyes close again, and when they open this time, she finds herself trapped in the ground while the guru chants around her. She screams, "Please let me go. I'll do whatever you say. You want me to be strong, right?" "I'll be strong, but please get me out of here." Lyuba keeps screaming, but Guru doesn't listen to her. He takes his followers and leaves. Little by little, Lyuba's eyes close again, and she remembers what she did before coming here. Before coming here, Lyuba had asked her husband, Sajio, for a divorce. Her husband tried very hard to convince her. He asked for one more chance. Please, just give me one chance. But Lyuba didn't give him any chance. Now Lyuba regrets it. She wonders why she didn't give her husband another chance. Why did she come to this crazy island with that man? This so-called rehab center where nothing is normal? Lyuba regains consciousness again. She's above the ground now, and she's terrified. She finally understands that he's insane. He can do anything. He's casting spells on her. He's hypnotizing her. He's trying to control her mind. Now Lyuba is scared. She tells Soya that they have to leave this place, but Soya is now completely under Guru's influence. She tries to convince Lyuba, saying, "What will you even do after leaving? Your husband doesn't love you, remember? Even your dad didn't love your mom. Where will you go? Stay here. Guru will show us a new path, a new direction." Lyuba realizes Soya is fully brainwashed now. She knows she can't stay here even for a second longer. She runs away, and then she sees that just like she was buried in the ground, Savita has also been buried the same way. Lyuba goes to Savita, pulls her out, and tells her, "We have to get out of here. You go to the room and find the car keys. I'll grab our phones and then we'll escape." Savita agrees. Lyuba sneaks her way toward the house. There she sees Guru performing some kind of ritual magic on another person and locking him inside a coffin. Seeing this makes Lyuba feel extremely disturbed. But before she can think of anything, Guru appears in front of her. He says, "You want to run away from here, right? Fine, go." And then the Guru suddenly disappears. Lyuba now understands at least one thing. This Guru is not an ordinary person, and something is definitely wrong on this island. Somehow she manages to grab her key and tries to escape. She's looking for Savita, but the Guru's men are chasing her, and eventually all of them catch up to her. She screams, "Please let me go from here." But the Guru calmly tells her, "Fine, you can leave, but take my gift first." And then finally the Guru brings her husband Sadyo in front of her. Seeing her husband, Lyuba is shocked. How did he get here? Did the Guru kidnap him and bring him here? Sadyo starts yelling at Lyuba, accusing her. "You must have brought me here with these thugs. You want to kill me, don't you?" A fight breaks out between Sadyo and Lyuba, and in her anger, Lyuba ends up killing Sadyo. She had never killed anyone in her entire life, and taking a life for the first time terrifies her. She starts screaming, but then when her eyes clear, she realizes it wasn't Sadyo, it was someone else. But how? The Guru tells her, "Don't think about anything. Go to your room. I'll explain everything." Poor Lyuba has no other choice, so she goes to her room, and eventually the Guru arrives. He tells her, "You know this world is full of devils, it's filled with evil, but the biggest devil lives on this island, and that devil gives us powers so we can kill every evil person out there. I know your father was bad, and your husband too, and you don't even realize it. But inside you, there has always been a demon that wants to destroy people like them." He reminds her, "Ever since you came to this island, its shadow has been trying to take over your body. It wants to give you power, but you keep running from it. Stop running. Accept it. Once you do that, you can take revenge on your husband, your father, and every bad person in your life." Slowly, Lyuba starts falling under the Guru's control. And finally, she agrees. Everyone carries Lyuba away, and now Sivita and Soyab are also under Guru's control. And finally, that power reaches Lyuba. But before it can take over Lyuba's body, Sergio arrives. Remember, Lyuba had divorced Sergio, and ever since then, he'd been trying to track her down, and now he has finally reached this place. Seeing her husband, Lyuba becomes happy, and Sergio takes her away from there. Lyuba feels like everything is finally okay now. She's with her husband. But Sergio is still Sergio. He's not going to change. He asks Lyuba, "Why did you even come here? What were you trying to do? Just come home first, and then I'll talk to you about who all you've been having an affair with." Lyuba realizes the Guru was right. This whole world is filled with devils. She decides she's not going anywhere with her husband. Sergio tries to scare her, but the Guru arrives. The Guru knocks Sergio unconscious and starts to take Lyuba away, but Sergio fires a gun. The bullet hits the Guru, and he probably dies. Lyuba now understands that if she wants to kill the devil, she'll need demonic powers. And finally, she allows that demon to possess her body. With this new power, Lyuba kills Sergio, and finally she leaves the island. When she first came to this island, she was just an ordinary human, but now she's a demon filled with dark power Lyuba calls her father, and now her next target is her own dad. But what do you think? Is the guru dead? No, we're shown that the guru is still alive. Just imagine, Luba and the guru, both filled with immense power, are now out in the world, and they're going to kill every evil person they find. I think there should definitely be a part 2 to this story. What do you think? Tell me in the comments. Till then, subscribe to this channel for more stories like this.